Everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you very interesting workflow which is DreamO model, a unified framework for image customization. What does it mean, how does it work, and also I'm going to show you a quick demo, and after that I'm going to show you how to install this one and how to handle all the code base. Very simplified version I'm going to explain. So just talk about a quick technicality about this model and what is this capabilities. This model is really amazing. Why this is popular, why this is going to be trend, definitely. So this is combination of many other workflows. For example, if you come back and see this one, this is called virtual try-on. So if you guys are aware about this one, they are been, I think, 2 years back, this model has become very popular. Basically, if your image, if you give a costumes, and it can come and fit exactly your character, and this is also there, and they are going to use crazily this one in 3D, in the fashion or e-commerce websites. Many places they are using this one, and they can do that capability here. For example, you can come back and give a clothes, or see, this is the condition I'm giving this one. Hey, can you upload this costume to my character? It can. So that's how it works. So this is my character, this is my costume, and can you put it here? It can create. Also, it's not only the costume, also you can try with the objects as well. So you give a specs image and you can tell like, hey, can you put it this orange glasses to my character? It can. Second thing, you can combine two characters. You can keep two characters and make it a beautiful composition, lighting, everything, setting perfectly. That's the second one. Third one, you can style transfer. You can give an input style and you give a character, and hey, I want this style to apply to this character. So that's about this one, this paper. So, and technical part, this done like a progressive method training, where baseline they created very qualitative data set. First they did one line, then they go for a little bit more details they added, then again they trained, then they went for again more complicated, again they trained, and they avoided confusions. Having said that, you can find some of the errors little bit, especially on the finger, some lighting part here and there, it can go. And style friend, I'm not that great what is available right now in Comfy, but rest of the part really amazing. So let's get inside and we can see. So now let's go to Hugging Face, and I'm going to give all the links in the comment box. You can click and explore these options. So if you are trying to explore, if you don't have a good GPU, if you don't have a computer, you don't want to install everything, and you want to try it out, and if you like it, then server. So what I will do here quickly, I can first apply cloths here. So it comes with 3 categories. If you come here, it's IP, ID, style. IP means it whatever you upload, it will take it as it is, and it will understand, it will combine together whatever you want. It does its job. It will remove background. You can choose here. It will remove all the background images, input images, and if you select ID, it will extract exactly the face. So style, of course, it give everything, and it will try to understand what you upload, and it will transfer. So right now I'm keeping IP, and go back and take this guy an example, and keep the second image also an IP, because I want to put a cloth. Let's put it this guy. Now, yeah, that's about it. Now let's go back and see the details, why I like this character, and look at the jacket. So one thing, if you notice, it's not copying the image, it's understanding the image and mimicking. For instance, you can see here there is sort of collar and everything. It does take that, and this jacket goes and hover it exactly on top. It's coming. It's not coming fully, and it does preserve the existing character details. So now let's say I don't want this. I want to cover it fully. So let's try with the some other, let's say I'm going to make it this one. So wear a black sweater. So once this available for compete, definitely this is going to be crazy. You can do a lot of customization. You can make it like according to your own requirement. You can apply depth map, canny map, styles and everything. You can play around like anything. Right now you don't have option to tweak or customize the model. Look at this one, guys. It is really amazing, and the sweater texture, everything transferred very nicely. So you have this one and it understand the sweater went and fit all right, perfectly all right. This is how it works. So virtual Trojan, what happened? You can not only control one shirt, you want to control both. So let's say you can upload both shirts and pant here, single image. You go to Photoshop, some other editing software, image editing, you just keep this one, keep it other side, downside one, and model will look at, and you have to mention in the here as well what you are looking exactly. That's about the virtual Trojan. Second thing, this is the one task completed. Now, whereas if you want to do this in outside DreamO, you need to go and build this particular workflow, or you have to pay somewhere else and other side outside of this website. This is open source and you can do it your own. Condition here, whenever you want to preserve the face, I mean, you need to be very accurate whatever you are uploading. Make sure you should upload the face very close to the camera. Even if you are long distance camera, try to crop it and upload it. Look here, I'm going to show you this one. The two women walking in the park, that's your primary prompt. What I'm going to do here, a man taking selfie with other man. This is going to be my prompt in the garden at golden hour lighting. Okay, this is going to be my prompt. And what I'm going to do here, next one, if you look at, this is where my primary prompt over. The second one, the woman on the left from. So now what we are going to do, let's copy this one. I'm copy this one and come here, full stop. Then you pasting the man on the left is from reference 2. So whoever you is keeping here, that is from reference 2, and so you don't need to do it again here, you can copy. So let's come back, make sure full stop, make sure you should give a full stop, then again I'm copying same prompt and pasting, and I want to define reference 1. So what I'm going to put left, I'm going to change is, you can see here it will be right. So this is going to be right. So those things you need to be careful. So let's see, now I'm going to put right. So right is from the image 1. So now let's upload the images. We were defining, so this is the character and I'm putting this guy. So I'm not going to define anything about Professor from Money Heist, James Bond, Daniel Craig as a James Bond 007, whatever, nothing. I'm not going to mention anything. It's straightforward, but I'm going to give a conditional. This is called conditional prompt. Run the generate. Yes, that's all. So but it doesn't have a phone here, so now you can put it like a selfie with iPhone 15. Yeah, got it, pretty good. And also you can go and refine, so you can get nice use. You can see here pretty good rim light and everything. In future, what I was thinking, so basically you can control all these styles, background, everything you can customization once this code has been implemented into the comfy. So that's about it, guys. So you can go and control his tweaking toward looking towards the camera, looking towards everything, and I want to be precise here where the focus should be. You can play around all this. Now object, let's say a man holding a whiskey bottle. So now we have seen the people together. Now let's try about this one great thing where multiple tasks we are running in one model without changing multiple workflows. That's a great about this one. I guess once you've done single workflow, it is going to be great. So yes, as I said, there is a lot of fingers issue that yet to be solved. I think definitely that's going to be improved sooner once the new models comes. Definitely new models will be available sooner. So you can see everything looks super good. So if you feel like something text is missing anything, you can do anyway that in paint techniques. So that's about this one. You can play around however you want with these models, and I'm going to put something this one. Now I'm going to put this one as a IP. I'm going to put this as a style. So now a man standing in a cute cartoon short guy art style. Cute. So I'm going to put 3D rendered cartoon stylized art. Some tags I kept it. So let's run this. Yeah, look at this. Here is your stuff. So what we done, this is your input. You can try many things, chibi style, however you want. It preserve the lighting and everything, and it's taking the shirt, pant, everything from here. Style as I kept 3D render style, it will take from here. Or else if you can go like this is another one. So what I can do here, you can put a man in cowboy attire. Look at this. It looks really good. So if you feel something like right now there is a lot of shiny, all these details is coming, you can try with somewhere 2.2 something, reduce this strength and generate. Look here, it's pretty good, but it does preserve all the scarf, costumes, hat, everything looks good, even shadows. So that's about this one. So you just go here and read. There are multiple things. So read about this model. It's really interesting. Now let's come back to the main thing, how to install it. So let me go to my local drive. I'm going to install in D drive. Let's go directly go inside here. This is my empty folder. I will show one by very detailed manner. If you are not a programmer, if you don't have a strong technical background also, no problem. I'm going to explain here very detailed manner. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to type here git clone space, and I'm going here and copy here. You can copy here also, you can copy here. So come here and paste it, hit enter. So once you're done, you will be seeing here this entire project. Now you have to go inside this. CLS means clear. So now let's see what is there. So now I am here directory. So now I want to go inside this cd dreamo. So now this is our entire project. Now what I want to do is, now here is the main thing. I'm not following exactly like a git repo. Here what they are doing, they suggested to install from the conda, or you can I am doing with the Python virtual environment. So what does it mean? You can see here, I will write the commands here. You can see the update here. So Python, it's already installed in your local system. Now let me show you. This is a Python version. So I have Python 3.10. So this is ideal version for this all majority of AI stuff. You already installed it, which is a global Python. So now I want to create something here is a virtual Python. What I need to do here, I will go create Python, which is your Python, then module, read it as a module. Why we need to create a virtual Python? Because you don't want to mess around this with other elements, other workflows. So that's the reason. If I want to delete, if you want to do anything, it should not be impacted anything else. If you have any breaking, anything happen, it will work in only that particular environment. Now myenv, virtual environment. Now my env. So this is a environment. This is the command you need to write it. So then you hit enter. As soon as you enter here, if you notice here, there is another folder has been created. So once it's done, it will go to the next. So that means technically inside everything has been created. Now I want to get inside this. So now let's see what is there inside. Now if you see, we need to go here, this place. So now cd my env, just enter there. Now again directory, check it. I want to go to scripts to activate. Now cd scripts. Now type activate. So that's all. Once you activated the moment, you can see this close brackets. So that means now you are activated Python virtual environment. Boom, great job. So now you can go anywhere, no problem. You can just come out. CLS means clear screen. So I don't want my CLI to be so many lines. So now directory. Now I want to install requirement text. So what is requirement? Once you open this file, you can see all these are the requirements. You need to install this. So now what I will do here, go to command line. So let's put it sometimes full screen. Pip install R for read requirement. So just hit enter. Now it started installing whatever list we have seen there. Everything has installed one by one. But this process going to take good amount of time. Be patient, and if you have a slow internet speed, it take much more longer time. But wait, everything comes. Let's go back. I will show you something here. Meanwhile, what we can do, now we are here. This is what we created. Now you can see model folder. Right now it's empty. Whenever you run a code, this will create a cache folder which will link to your Hugging Face account. So it will download from your Hugging Face account. So by the way, if you are doing first time, so I would strongly suggest go and start create account in Hugging Face. So this is my account. If you look here, so something similar to that, you have to create your own. So what I can do now, I will go here because I already downloaded models. Also, no problem. If you don't need to do this step, it can do automatically, but you can also do manually. So now for time saving, what I'm doing here now, I don't need to download everything again from the scratch. Since my models are ready, what I'll do, I'll go here, testdream. Okay, I'll paste it here. These are the models. So all these models will be downloaded while you running when you are running a first time. So let's go back and see the command line. Okay, still it's going on. So right now there is no cache folder. If you look here, right, there is no cache folder. Once you run the first time app, then it creates another cache folder. So now everything has been installed. Now there is one simple We don't need to worry about this one, but it's sort of warning, but better to solve this. You can see you should consider, so you can see right away here, you just copy this thing and paste it here. So it will uninstall older one and it will install again new one. So basically we are upgrading the pip. Cool. So now we are done. Now I'm going to a bit clean the CLI. Cool. Now what we need to do is we have to check, for example, now if you are here, we have to check few things. We have installed everything, all requirement, everything. Now this is the time you have to check do you have a CUDA or not in your PC or in this particular one, whether it is detecting or not. It doesn't matter whether you have a high-end GPU or not, whether whenever you run the project, will it using or not, that's a matter. So just put it this command, import torch print torch CUDA is available or not. So what does it mean? Whenever you run this code, will it working or not, that you need to check. So it's saying no, it's false, so it should come true. So what you need to do for that, you need to do few things here. So let me show you something here. PyTorch, go here, go to git here. So by default you can PyTorch. So as per the code, as per the git code, they suggested 2.6, but later I guess 2.7 release, which is looks pretty stable and solid one. I think you can keep it this one, and I'm in Windows, wherever you are. If you are watching from Mac or Linux, you can choose this. And one note, if you are trying to install from the Mac, so CUDA is not available for Mac. So CUDA is exclusive for Windows, and since anyway Linux is open front, you can use there as well. So now let's say now I'm in Windows, pip is my package manager, and I'm using Python. So any which way you can do 11.8 or 12. So I would suggest to use 12.6 because 12.8 has some modules have some errors because it's much latest version. I don't want to use that. Then copy this and come back and use. So before doing that, what you need to do, you have to uninstall some stuff. Got it? So let's say now this is my command, right? So whenever you run first time, by default it will get a CPU, for example. So by default it install for the CPU. So you need to uninstall this one if you have other options, otherwise it will take CPU. So now what I am going to do, I am going to do this. So these are 3 modules. I don't want to use this for the, so what I'm doing, using pip uninstall torchvision #y means all of 3 modules. Do same command for all 3. So now once it's uninstalled, so skipping torch audio is not installed, but that's okay. It's just giving you warning, hey, it's not there, but still you're trying to install. That's fine. Now come back, 12.6, copy this and try to install this. It will also take some more time. Just be patient. It will take around 2.5, 3 GB, almost 3 GB it's going to download. Right. Now we have installed everything clear. So let's clear once again and come back. Let's verify now. So verify once again with this command. You should get true. Yeah. So now torch CUDA is available, everything working fine. What else we need to do now? Go here. Now we need to run this app. So what you need to do, since we are using Python, type of Python app.py, and if you go back, git code. So there is a one thing. Whenever you want to run, since it is a very big model, so the users, 2 users, right? If you have a 16 GB GPU, you can do like offload the int8. If you want, since I have a 24 GPU, so I can run with this one int8. So you need to do, basically it started doing quantization. Basically it's divide the model and it will load like a segment wise. Now what I will do here, int 8 18. Now it will start. You will get a warning. That's, you can ignore that part. That shouldn't be a problem. Now if you see here, the model is loading very faster. Back here, models. Now you can see the cache file has been generated here. If you go here, this is Hugging Face, and downloads, if you go, these are all metadata files. So whenever you delete model, it will go and check with the metadata files, and again it will pull. That way they implement it. Sometimes if you don't have metadata files, you need to do manually. Ran the quantization method. So quantization starts, that means model will load. It does take some time, be patient. Since you see the link, you have to wait. You have to see the public URL. So one heads up guys, so now model is available. So cursor is blinking, means something is happening behind. Okay, so be patient whenever you running the model. Whenever something happening in background, if cursor is blinking on the command screen, just something happening, be waited. So now anyway, the model is loaded, public URL is available. That means you can go and type. So some people do it like just copy this one, it doesn't work. Basically this is the URL thing, the port is 8080, you have to open it the localhost. So you can go here, put localhost, the port 8080. Yes, boom, amazing. So now you can go and play around. Now whenever you want to run, when you come back here, whenever you want to run, you need to be activated virtual Python. So what I did here is for my own, so I created a bat file. You can open in notepad, you can see. So what does mean, go to whichever folder you are and call myenv script activate. That means this is what the line for the activating the virtual Python. Then quantization will run, then you are calling like a run with the int py. So edit according to your requirement. For instance, if you are going to run with a 16 GPU, you can hash -- half load. You can add that command here. So what it means here, you can run once and automatically you don't need to do anything, activate anything. Automatically this bat file will do all these jobs in backend and you can directly run this server. So that's about this one guys. If you like my explanation, and please like, subscribe, let me know your feedbacks in the comment box. If you have any doubts, bugs or any sort of issues, blockers, let me know in the comment box and I'll respond as soon as possible. See you next week. Bye.